MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Hitmen and the Lightning. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bart Percy, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Stepping in, Jackson Gorzolani, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
Now here's the pitch. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The pitch. Another one sent foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Danny Deerdorf is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. A dozen home runs and 43 RBIs. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate now, Clayton Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Pause and the 0-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Clinton Lake, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Coming to the plate now, Kelly Prescott, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Prescott is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
On the year, Prescott is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Miguel Cabrera gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here comes the first pitch. Gordon Landry is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. This is line to left. Newman is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting second, not shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
So striding in, Jeremy Finch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Matt Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 15 long balls and 31 RBIs. The 1-0. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Count for 2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Into the box now, Fortenberry, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Set to get his day started, Daario Guerrero. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0. Ball, that pitch is out.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping into the box, Newman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2-1 to count. From the stretch to 2-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. So a full count now. Heath Cook, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Heath Cook, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gilchrist is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and now it'll kick around in the corner. Guerrero rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
So now to the plate, Jackson Borzolani, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
A pause, and the 0-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 0-2 home, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Hitmen lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tristan White, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Tristan White.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
That's count 1 and 2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Chris Dotson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. 10 home runs and 21 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses, ball 4.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Heath.
Stepping into the box, Heath Patterson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 1-0 home. Patterson A native of Arizona, he's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So coming to the plate, Marshall Gilchrist, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. Guerrero is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So striding forward now, Bart Percy. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A pause, and the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Danny Deerdorf. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Settling in now, Clayton Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Clinton Lake, as he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, the catcher, Kelly Prescott.
Stepping in now, Kelly Prescott. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Prescott stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. You don't see too many guys at this level be laid on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Here now the 2-2.
Thank you.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in, Daario Guerrero. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mark Newman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Heath Cook, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. Throw won't get him.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Andrew Irwin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and one. Here it is. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Hitmen are out on top 5-0. Now at the plate, Gordon Landry, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up to the plate, Jeremy Finch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Standing in now, Matt Davis, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Reed Fortenberry, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Tristan White, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. In his career, White has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Prescott, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 5-1 ball game. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jackson Gorzolani. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Danny Deerdorf, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now back.
Digging in, Clayton Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he fouls this one off. 2-2.
Count it 3-2.
Hits this one hard the other way. And he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Clinton Lake. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Chicago leads this one 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Heath Patterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Marshall Gilchrist, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
At the plate, Andrew Irwin, strike one to start the at-bat. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gordon Landry. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Line but speared on a hop. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that this side is retired. Carlos De La Torre is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kelly Prescott.
Kelly Prescott.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1. Here it comes.
1-0.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Daario Guerrero waits on deck. The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So digging in now, Daario Guerrero. From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1. High and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Newman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And it's 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Heath Cook, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
0-2, here it is.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera popped him up. Finch is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Finch, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Matt Davis, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Stepping in now, Reed Fortenberry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cody Smart will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Standing in, Jackson Borzolani.
For the Hitmen, the second baseman, Jackson Borzolani.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in, Danny Deerdorf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Fortenberry has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Clayton Anderson.
Number 5.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Clinton Lake. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Chicago is out in front 6-1. Leading off the inning, Tristan White, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Tristan White.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Prescott. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Patterson.
In now, Heath Patterson. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He doubled his last time through. Windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Well, 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it misses 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Anthony Richards will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brandon Ratkee is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Kelly Prescott.
Brandon Ratkee.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Daario Guerrero. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The left fielder, number 7.
So now to the plate, Mark Newman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Richards, a native of South Carolina. He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gilchrist is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in now, Heath Cook. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Miguel.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Throw throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. The Hitmen are out in front, 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Marshall Gilchrist.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
To the plate now, Brandon Ratkee, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. And there's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Chipper Stubbs takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Standing in now, Gordon Landry, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Liner toward right center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Jeremy Finch comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And another foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Matt Davis, 1-0 the count. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Sam Finley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in to try it again, Jackson Gorzolani.
The second baseman, Jackson Gorzolani.
First pitch coming, here it is.
One and one.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled away. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Danny Deerdorf, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Clayton Anderson. He's 1-for-4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hard hit towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reed Fortenberry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Reed Fortenberry.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He pulls this one into right. Guerrero is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to the plate, Tristan White. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box, Chris Stotson, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Darren Stone answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Logan Wagner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Wagner.
Strike taken up in the zone. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1.
Nope. Count 2.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Marshall Gilchrist, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Stone has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 10 for him on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. So now to the plate, Brandon Ratkee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Now back, second baseman, Jordan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Gordon Landry. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 4 runs here in this half inning. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now the 2-1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 8 full. The Hitmen are out in front here, 7-5. DJ Ryan enters the game.
This is a non-save situation. It's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch. Clinton Lake is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
One and one. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate now, Kelly Prescott, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Daario Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Donovan Oliver comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Oliver.
Jeremy Finch will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in now, Matt Davis, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And he fouls this one off. 2-2 one more time. Hit to third. And that's through for a hit.
Fortenberry.
In now, Reed Fortenberry, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tristan White. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. From the stretch.
Don't let that fly.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Nick Phelps takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Prescott will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Junior Richard will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Junior Richard.
Looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Hitmen took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Miguel Cabrera with his 4th win this season. Bart Percy couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.